and pain, you hide and disappear like shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares too. I used to run with you through the great big leaves, laugh at you when you laugh at me. Hope for us because I believe the home is just you and me. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me. Oh I'm gonna do this on my own. No point in blaming you, you did not know. Oh, I thought you were the one for me, that's why I give you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas, oh you meant the world to me. Oh you meant the world to me.
With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
And a very pleasant good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be watching from. My name is Jimmy Finizzi, the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network, and welcome to a Stanley Cup playoff watch party, where tonight we've got game number 4 between the Carolina Hurricanes and the Washington Capitals. Carolina currently holding a 2-1 series lead over the Capitals. They look to take a commanding 3-1 series lead tonight in Carolina. Capitals look to tie up the series at 2 games apiece. Now, I know you're probably asking yourself, what the hell is a Rangers podcast host doing streaming this game? Well, 2 things. Number 1, there are 2 Metro Division teams that I have to keep my eye on. And number 2, well, my team's not in it, and I wanted to cover a team in the Metro Division. So, there you go. But anyway, I digress. It should be a fun game tonight. I don't want either team to win personally, but hey, somebody's got to. So, for my sake, I'm going to say Carolina will win tonight. Carolina's at home. I understand that Carolina, Carolina is actually worse on the road than they are at home. But I just think that home crowd in Carolina is going to be a big factor. You know, I expect Ovi to do his thing tonight. I need to see more out of him. But I think Carolina will win tonight, and it's going to be a close game. I'm going to say 4-3 Carolina will win tonight. Let's hear some score predictions from you. Who you think wins? Leave a comment down below. And a huge thank you to everybody who is watching on my X account at BlueSeats94. Follow us there, as well as on Instagram at BlueSeats94. And make sure you follow at hockeypodnet on all social media as well. And as a reminder, everything we do here on THPN is presented by our wonderful friends at DraftKings. Use code THPN at sign up. New customers bet $5. Get $200 instantly in bonus bets only at DraftKings. Must be 21 or older in select states. And please play responsibly. We got Motar524N in the house. Obviously a Canes fan. What's going on? Good to see you. Hope all is well. MCS in the building. He agrees with me. MCS says 4-3 Canes, so we are on the same page there, my guy. Good to see you. We got RJ, our scoreboard aficionado, in the building. Do what he said. Hit that like button and subscribe and hit that bell if you like what you see here on THPN. Hit the bell so you're notified of all live streams we do, new episodes of the Terry Ryan Show, and everything we do here on THPN. We got our good friends in Sound the Siren, a Carolina Hurricanes fan cast. Have a great show. Thank you very much, and thank you for tuning in. Hope all is well with you guys. We got Liam in the chat. Long time no chat, my friend. Hope all is well with you. What's the exciting news you got? I'm actually curious what your news is. MCS says, I'm cheering for either Winnipeg or Carolina to win the Cup, even though I don't think they will. Yeah, I mean, again, I have Dallas and Florida on the final, with Florida repeating. So, look, could they make it to at least a conference final? I give Carolina more of a chance, even though I picked the Caps to win this particular series in 6. And as far as the Jets are concerned, look, I mean, our very own Kyle Manifold, co-manager at THPN, made a bold prediction saying that Winnipeg was going to get swept. That is not going to be the case, as I believe, if I am not mistaken, Dallas has a 2-1 lead in that series. Game 4 is in Dallas tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That is the only game tomorrow. We got this game tonight, and we have one other game tonight. We got Vegas in Edmonton taking on the Oilers. Vegas winning a wild one the other night on a Riley Smith buzzer beater with 0.4 seconds left, and Vegas ends up winning Game 3 5-4. They will look to tie the series against Edmonton at 2 tonight. That game will also be on TNT as part of their doubleheader coverage tonight. I might be joined by 2 very special guests later on during the evening, but stay tuned for that. But once again, I want to hear some score predictions from you. Who do you think wins? I have Carolina winning tonight 4-3. Leave a comment down below. I am curious to hear from you. These Stanley Cup playoffs have been very, very exciting. We've seen a bunch of crazy, crazy things happen here in these playoffs, even though my team is not in it. But, look, I'm just excited for playoff hockey. It's exciting every single year. We're about 1:25 from puck drop from Raleigh, North Carolina. Scotty McCreery, big country star, is ringing the siren in Carolina right now, so good for him. I asked the girl out, and she said yes. Hey, congrats, man. Hey, just take it slow, one day at a time, and protect your heart. I really do hope it goes well for you, man. 2-1 Stars, Jets won Game 2 4-0. Yes, I did see that. So the Jets are in this series. Dallas still has a 2-1 lead. Again, Game 4 of that series will be tomorrow night at 8 p.m. What's up, Becca? Watching on our Twitch channel. What's going on? Shout out to everybody on Twitch. Hope all's well with you, Becca. Thank you, as always, for tuning in. The game hasn't even started yet, and between my X account, the THPN YouTube channel, Facebook, and Twitch, 51 people are already in the stream, which means it is about to go off in here. You guys are nuts. Thank you guys very much. Literally, none of this would be possible without your constant love and support throughout everything we do here. So we truly are thankful for each and every single one of you. So thank you. What's going on, hockey? Hope all is well with you as well, my friend. Good to see you. And looks like we are just about ready to go from Raleigh, North Carolina. I might be a bit behind here with the channel feed and the scoreboard here, so I apologize if the scoreboard says something and I am very behind. Please do bear with me. I am not using regular cable. But anyway, the puck has dropped and we are underway in Game 4. And this crowd is already rocking in North Carolina. We got an update from RJ. Lisa Brown Miller, a member of the former Olympic champion women's hockey team, died on May 2nd at the age of 58. Definitely rest in peace to Lisa Brown Miller. Condolences go out to her family, her teammates, and all of her other loved ones. So thank you for that, RJ. Kenny Albert on the call. If you are watching on TNT, if you're watching with us, well, we thank you very much. We got 56 people combined watching the stream right now, and we just started the first period. You guys are insane. So, and hey, you're watching a Ranger fan call a game with two rival teams. So, hey, what you see is what you get tonight. So, it should be very, very interesting. As that shot deflects just wide by the Hurricanes. Good chance right there. Jacob Slavin tried to keep in. Capitals clear. And now a lead pass for 21. Nick Dowd shoots, hits the post. That hit the crossbar. My goodness. That was actually Protas with that last chance. Why did I say Nick Dowd? Jeez, listen to me. Protas was the one who had a great chance, hit the crossbar, so already some early action. He had Freddie Anderson beat, who's the starting goalie for Carolina tonight, and Logan Thompson, the starting goalie for the Capitals tonight. 5-3 currently in these playoffs is Logan Thompson. Just underway in the first period. Protas already with a good chance, and here is Trevor Van Riemsdyk, number 57, gets a shot off and a save by Anderson. Kept in by Van Riemsdyk, good play by him. Anderson back behind the net. That's an outlet pass up the middle. Number 48 of Carolina able to dump into the zone. Van Riemsdyk for the Capitals out to play it. And now goes all the way down. It'll be an icing on the Capitals. Oh no, they waved it off. Oh, actually a bit surprised by that one. I thought they would have called an icing there. Jack Roslovic, number 96, former Ranger, able to play this for Carolina, and now it's taken away by the Capitals. The Capitals were offside, so they had to touch up and get onside and make a line change. Chatfield with the puck behind the Carolina net. And that's dumped all the way down. Thompson out to play it. Roslovic trying to battle for it for the Canes. Stankoven. Paul. Good hit right there by Kotkaniemi. That's deflected out. Larzello tried to play for the Caps, and it's taken away by the Canes. What's going on, Daniel? Long time no chat, my friend. Hope all is well with you. What's going on, Julian? What's going on? Hope all is well with you guys, and thank you for tuning in. Much appreciated. We're just underway, so you didn't miss much. We're about 3 minutes in. First period, no score from Raleigh, North Carolina. Carolina won game 3, 4-0. So Capitals looking to get some offense going as that shot by number 72, Anthony Beauvillier, former New York Islander, is a save by Freddie Anderson. Also had a brief stint with the Vancouver Canucks before getting traded to the Carolina Hurricanes. What's going on, Joe? How you doing? Good stuff? Hey, it's good that you tuned in, so thank you very much. Hope all is well. I just simulated the game on a random NHL game simulator, and it said my prediction would be right, 4-3 Hurricanes. Hey, for your sake, I hope so. Again, I agree with you. I say 4-3 Carolina, but hey, you never know what can happen. Again, if you haven't left a score prediction for tonight's game, let us know who you think wins. Leave a comment down below. Washington has had the edge in scoring chances so far, 3-0. So they're definitely generating some form of offense here. Julian says, I have the Caps winning the series. So do I. I have the Caps in 6. So we shall see. We shall see. But I do think Carolina wins tonight, and Washington will go back home, and they'll take care of business at home. So if Carolina does win tonight, it definitely will not go 6 games. unless for some reason Washington wins Game 5 and Carolina wins Game 6. But hey, we'll see. I still have the Caps win this series regardless, as that shot a save by Logan Thompson. Number 80 of Washington able to play it. John Carlson, number 74, plays it for the Caps. Interesting stat for you here. There have been no goals scored in the first period by either team in this entire series. Very interesting stat right there. Both teams are locked down defensively. That's how good they played. Tom Wilson, number 43 of Washington, able to keep it in momentarily and taken away. Dmitry Orlov, number 7, moves in with a shot that's deflected just wide. I believe the Caps win today. Okay. Hey, if the Caps win, that's going to be a big win for them going back home to Washington. About 5 minutes gone by in the first period. Still a scoreless game. We got Charles in the chat saying, I hope my Canes take it in 5. Another Hurricanes fan. So you have Canes in 5. Okay. Hello to you as well. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday to everybody. Even though Mondays tend to suck, we thank you for spending part of your Monday evening with us here on THPN. Sean Walker, number 28 of Carolina, moves it on up. Here's Taylor Hall, number 71. Former New Jersey Devil. And that's a setup and a one-timer just deflects wide. I believe that was Brent Burns who had that one-time chance. Realistically in 6. Hey, listen, you're allowed to be a fan. You're allowed to think whatever you want. That's the beauty of sports talk. We have our own opinions. So it is all good, my friend. But even still, we thank you for tuning in. That shot is off the glove of Freddie Anderson. Taken away by Kotkaniemi. That puck deflects away from Nick Dowd. That's through the crease of Anderson. Nobody home to put it away for Washington. Kept in by Carlson. Takes a shot. That was blocked in front. Nick Dowd with it. Ooh, fans wanted a hooking penalty there on Washington. They're not going to get it. And that deflects out of play. Change that t-shirt, Jimmy. I refuse, Goza. I'm sorry. But it's good to see you, my friend, as always. Hope you're doing well. Colorado Rockies fired Bud Black. Yeah, look, there's no need to talk about the Colorado Rockies. They only have 7 wins on the year. They're trash. What's next? Thanks for having me. Hey, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you coming. Washington Capitals versus the Candy Canes. Nice, Goza, nice. 61 people combined watching the stream right now. Again, you guys are just insane. So thank you guys. We really cannot thank you enough. The playoffs do very well every single year on this network, and we just are eternally thankful for all of you. If you're just tuning in, my name is Jimmy. I am the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network. I got Game 4 of Capitals and Hurricanes. Carolina currently holding on to a 2-1 series lead. There is no score right now in the first period. Carolina looking to take a 3-1 series lead. Washington looking to tie things up at 2, heading back to Washington later this week. Let's take a look at your playoff update as of right now. We got one other game tonight. Vegas and Edmonton, Game 4 of that series tonight, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Edmonton leads that series 2-1, so Vegas will look to tie that up tonight. Tomorrow, we got only one game, Jets and Dallas, Game 4, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, live from Dallas. Dallas has a 2-1 series lead. Wednesday, May 14th, we got Panthers and Maple Leafs, Game 5 from Toronto. That series is tied at 2 games apiece. Maple Leafs had a 2-0 series lead. Florida has come back to tie that series. And then you have Game 5 between the Oilers and Vegas in Vegas. That is at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. And that is your update right now. Game 5 of this series will be Thursday, May 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, live from Washington. I will have 230 jerseys in my collection soon. Why? What did you get this time? Again, Joe, we appreciate you watching, bro. Thank you very much. What's up, Jared? Long time no chat, my friend. Yes, I'm sure you're pumped up that your Panthers came all the way back to tie this series. And hey, I'm a Yankee fan, so I'm sorry. What you see is what you get tonight. But thank you, Jared, as always, for tuning in. You're always great to chat with. Since we're making fun of hockey teams, I thought Utah Saltmakers would have been a good thing. Dang, let's not be cruel here, guys. Let's be nice. In case you guys didn't hear the news, the Utah Hockey Club officially have a name. It is the Utah Mammoth. That will take effect starting in the 25-26 season. So congratulations to them. So yeah, the Utah Mammoth. I would have liked the Utah Blizzard. I thought that would have been a little bit cooler. That's just me. But I like the Mammoth. I think it's cool. Utah Hockey Club sandwiches. Well, you're not going to be calling them that anymore. You're going to have to come up with a Mammoth sort of pun there. Again, like I said, Jared, I like the name. Again, I would have preferred Blizzard, but Mammoth is cool. I like it a lot. Pirates will sweep the Mets for you. Dang, bold take. Pirates aren't that good, so that would be surprising to me if they actually swept the Mets, but we'll see. Did they win last night, the Pirates? Or did the Mets win? What are your thoughts on your Rangers draft lottery? Bruins got the 7th pick. Me personally, I don't see why Ranger fans are complaining that they're picking 12th. Who cares? I mean, you're trying to win now. You're not trying to tank for the number 1 overall pick again, so why are fans pissed off? I don't understand. Seattle Kraken Winter Classic jersey and a Blue Jackets practice jersey, but I got a Great Britain jersey. Oh, like a national team jersey? That's cool. Hey, I'm sorry, Joe. I'm a Ranger fan. Looks like we're rivals, my guy. But even still, you seem pretty cool, so thank you. Utah Hey, there you go. You're already starting. Utah Window Lickers. Thanks, Stoffel. And thank you for tuning in. Hope all is well. Oh, speaking of which, RJ coming through with a scoreboard. Pirates and Mets are scoreless in the first inning. Liam says, we didn't play the Mets last night, the first game. Oh, it's happening now? Oh, okay. So then, who did the Mets beat last night? I probably wasn't paying attention. Probably because I had a very busy weekend ahead, so I really wasn't paying attention to any of the sports. But who did the Mets play? Thanks, Stoffel. Paul Skeens is pitching today. Yeah, well, he's definitely their best pitcher, so that might be a problem for the Mets. And there's my favorite pun of all time, the Edmonton Oilers. If you missed it earlier in the stream, I might be joined by 2 very special guests later on in the stream tonight, so stay tuned for announcements on that. But in the meantime, shots are 7-3 in favor of the Capitals. Still a scoreless game as we get an icing here against the Caps with 11:18 to go in the first period. Still a scoreless game. Carolina leads the series 2-1. It'll be a surprise, my man. It'll be a surprise. Again, that's only if they're able to join. As of now, I got a maybe from both, but we shall see what happens. Skeens is struggling right now. In the bottom of the first? Oh, boy. All right. We got another Canes fan in here. All right. Oh, the Mets played the Cubs yesterday. Thank you, RJ. Appreciate that. 11:10 to go in the first, and that shot by Sebastian Aho just goes wide. Number 20 for Carolina. Loose puck in the zone. Canes take it back. Here's Sebastian Aho. Feeds Slavin, a shot deflects just wide. May have gotten a piece of a Caps player. Kept in by the Canes. Good play by number 8 of Carolina as Slavin goes back. Aho trying to help him out. Caps looking to clear it out. They don't. Here's Jarvis, a shot saved by Thompson. Good chance for Seth Jarvis. That chance is deflected just wide of Thompson's net. And we're going to end offside. Oh, actually, we got a penalty. Or do we? Do we have a penalty here? Ref had his arm up. Well, in the meantime here, we got a good chance for Seth Jarvis and a good left shoulder save by Logan Thompson. That was a good save. What's your favorite series so far? And the President's Trophy is not a curse for the first round. Yeah, for once it's not a curse. Good job by the Jets. That's a good question. I might have to get back to you on that one, to be honest with you. But that's a really good question. I'm going to highlight that one so I can come back to that later. Mavericks won the draft lottery in the NBA. Big shocker there. And Thompson with a big save on Jordan Staal, the captain, number 11. Jordan Staal gets robbed. Wow. Once again, Anderson will steal it for us. Hey, for their sake, I hope they do. If it's a newly trimmed Neil and Kyle, I will buy a hockey jersey of you. Yeah, sure you will. So close. Yep, Yankees play the Mariners tonight at 9:40. Columbus Blue Jacket Potatoes, another great chance. Did you hear that next season Vancouver and Seattle will be joining the PW? I did! That's very, very exciting news for the Women's Hockey League, so good on them. Yeah, Carolina waking up. Yeah, Carolina struggling early to get some offensive chances, but now they have tied in shots at 7 apiece by each team. So Carolina getting no chances, and the crowd certainly feeding into that here. Carolina, only remaining playoff team without a home loss. They are 4-0 at home so far in these playoffs. Nearing the 10-minute mark of the first period. Carlson behind the net for the Caps. Kept in by the Canes. Sandino has it for the Caps. Clears it out to center. Here comes Konkaniemi. Passes back for Shane Gostisbehere. Tries to find a lane. Still has it. Good patience by Gostisbehere. Just keeps it on the blue line. Gostisbehere a shot. He scores! It may have been tipped in front, but it looks like it's going to be Shane Gostisbehere's goal, and Carolina takes a 1-0 lead. Shane Gostisbehere was just able to keep the puck in along the blue line, just onside, and was able to get a beautiful wrist shot. I don't know if the Caps are going to challenge that for a potential offside, but it looked like from the replay, he was just able to keep it onside, and he's able to rip one past Logan Thompson, almost from the slot. And Carolina gets a big first goal. It is 1-0 Canes. I'm going to the Hershey Bears game. Oh, against the Checkers. Nice, Jared. Have fun. Let me know how that goes. Hurricane fans here in the chat are pumped right now. 71 people combined are watching the stream right now between my X account, the THPN YouTube channel, Facebook, and our Twitch. Thank you, guys. So Shane Gostisbehere gets the Canes on the board first. New York Free Rangers, eggs. Nice. Celtics are playing against... Yes! That's a big game for both teams. Boston looking to even the series up. Knicks looking to take a 3-1 series lead. Shout out to our sister station, the Basketball Podcast Network. I'm sure they're going to be busy as well. But that's a big game for both teams tonight at Madison Square Garden. Hey, Goza, at least MSG has one good team to root for. It's the Knicks. So at least they have that going for him. That shot by Slavin is a save. And that's cleared up by Wilson. And an icing. They ruled it an icing against the Caps. I had the Canes winning the series. Utah Mammoth Burgers. Nice. I actually am not a Knicks fan. I'm not even a big basketball fan in general. I'm a casual fan. I don't really watch that much, but I do watch in the playoffs. So I just root for the more exciting team. And to me, that is the Knicks. But it wouldn't surprise me if the Celtics came back and won that series. Danelle, the Jersey guy, is here. What is up, my man? Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. And also, happy belated Mother's Day to all the amazing moms out there. For those that unfortunately do not have a mom, God rest their soul. I hope those who are consoling with that are hanging in there. But a happy belated Mother's Day. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend with your families. I'm a Nets. Ooh, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. The Nets are terrible right now. Oh, I didn't know you were a Celtic fan, Liam. All right, that's cool. And it looks like the Pirates are taking a 1-0 lead over the Mets. So exciting stuff right there. Exciting stuff from Carolina, as they have a 1-0 lead over the Caps thanks to Shane Gostisbehere. With 7:40 to go in the first period. And an offside whistled here against the Caps. Svestikov doing a little pushing and shoving. Seth Jarvis getting involved as well with a Caps player. Playing a little double team right now. Why did the Canes have to score? Hey, somebody's got to score. So, hey, you never know, man. I already pre-ordered a Utah Mammoth jersey of Clayton Keller. Big surprise there. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to get a Clayton Keller jersey. My goodness gracious. So Shane Gostisbehere gets the Carolina Hurricanes on the board first. It is 1-0. That's Gostisbehere's third of the playoffs, assisted by Kotkaniemi and Robinson at 10:24. Exciting stuff in Raleigh, North Carolina. Carolina looking to take a 3-1 lead going back to Washington on Thursday. Washington looking to tie things up going back home on Thursday. Game 5 of the series will be on Thursday, May 15th at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. First time someone has scored this series in the first period. Yes! Thank you for mentioning that, Charles. That's the first goal of the first period by either team this season. That's a big, big stat right there. So thank you for that. Did you see that big hit on Barkov last night from Mac? Yeah, there was no need for that. Hey, did you see Sam Bennett's hit on Stolars? There was no need for that either. So that series is definitely getting chippy. Yeah, that's been a very interesting series. But Jared, I know you asked me before, what my favorite series is so far. Again, that's really, really tough. Man, oh man. It's a cross movie between Dallas and Winnipeg, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but Florida and Toronto. You know, Toronto had a 2-0 series lead. Florida came back to tie it. It's chippy. So it's a cross between those two. But if I had to pick one, I would have to say Toronto and Florida. Hopefully I'll get 231 jerseys on Wednesday if the Utah Mammoth jerseys are available. I'll order one and get a hat. Oh, okay. Hey, I wouldn't mind you getting a hat. When you watched the NHL Draft Lottery last Monday, did you understand it at all? Islanders won the Draft Lottery, jumped from 13th to 1. First of all, I didn't watch the Draft Lottery because I had work, so I couldn't. But I did catch up on it, and I was shocked. The Islanders had a 3% chance of winning the lottery, and they won the lottery. So, hey, again, I don't see the anger as to why the Rangers are picking 12th. The Rangers aren't tanking, so I don't see the complaint here. Apparently, I must have missed a penalty here on Carolina. There was 2 for roughing. So the Capitals are on the power play, the first power play opportunity by either team in this game. I didn't see who it was on. It may have been after the initial scrum that took place before the commercial break. So maybe it was either on Jarvis or it was on who the heck was it in that scrum before? Shoot. Well, somebody. Let me see if I can find out on our scoreboard here. Go to the summary here. Looks like, oh, wait a minute. It was on Seth Jarvis for roughing at 12:20. Okay. So I just wanted to clarify, no problem. So Seth Jarvis got the penalty for roughing. Definitely from that scrum before, so Washington on the power play, the first of the game. Carolina still holding on to a 1-0 lead thanks to Shane Gostisbehere's third of the playoffs. That's a shot saved by Anderson, and that's cleared out of the zone. Under a minute to go on the Caps power play. Washington is better 5-on-5. Yeah, their power play has kind of struggled these playoffs. They are definitely better 5-on-5. I agree with you there. PK's been on point. Yeah, Carolina's power penalty kill has been strong. Again, I like the name. Oh, the Outlaws. Ooh, that would have been interesting. But again, I like the name Mammoth. Again, I would have preferred Blizzard, but Mammoth is cool. I like it. 20 seconds to go in the Caps power play. Carolina with a 1-0 lead. Jarvis got 2 for roughing. And we get an offside against the Caps here with 11 seconds to go in the power play. 5:50 to go in the first period. Shots are 10-8 in favor of Carolina. What pisses me off about Utah Mammoth jerseys is that the home jersey has their logo. Meanwhile, their away jersey is the stupid Utah word. Oh, they still have that on the away jersey? What kind of sense does that make? I don't know. I still like the Utah song. Look, again, let's be nice, people. I like Mammoth as well. Knicks in the playoffs, but sucks that the Nets didn't win the draft lottery. They pick 8th. Yeah. I mean, it could have gone either way, in my opinion, for the Nets and the Mavericks. That's just me. Now here comes a 3-on-2 for Carolina. That's a shot by Jarvis, and that deflects up high and out of play. I'm sorry. Yeah, Seth Jarvis. My apologies. So, Slavin is 74. Jarvis is 24. I keep getting those numbers mixed up. I'm sorry. But 5:32 to go, first period. Carolina with a 1-0 lead. Shane Gostisbehere scored his third of the playoffs at 10:24 of this period. The first goal scored by any team in the first period of this entire series. If you're just joining us, my name is Jimmy. I'm the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network. We welcome you to game number 4 of this series between the Washington Capitals and the Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina leading the series 2-1. They also have a 1-0 lead currently, thanks to Shane Gostisbehere's third of the playoffs. Washington looking to tie this series back at 2, going back home to Washington on Thursday night. I might be joined by 2 special guests later on in tonight's stream, so stay tuned for an announcement on that as the stream goes on. I feel bad for Stolarz too, but that's Sam Bennett. Yeah. Honestly, he probably should have been suspended a game or 2 for that hit on Stolarz. That's just me. But Jared asked me what my favorite series was of these playoffs. What's your favorite series so far of the Stanley Cup playoffs? Is it this series or is it another series? Leave a comment down below. I'm curious. Saw the Thunderbolts last Thursday. It was good. I heard really good things about the Thunderbolts. Nah, he doesn't get bored. He doesn't get bored watching Carolina. It's all for fun. There's no hate going on here. Let's be nice, people. Be respectful to one another, all right? This is a community where we can come together. Let's not hate, all right? My answer would be biased. Of course it would be biased. What else is new? No, I'm only kidding around. Back in action from Carolina. 5:20 to go in the first period. Canes with a 1-0 lead thanks to Shane Gostisbehere's third of the playoffs. Kept in the zone by Jarvis. Protas takes it away for Washington. Clears it down, but it is an icing. Lars Eller with that clear out, but it was an icing. Vegas and Edmonton tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. That game also on TNT. Edmonton leading that series 2-1. Winnipeg and Dallas Game 4 tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That game is on ESPN. These playoffs have been fantastic so far. Washington has the edge in faceoffs. That one won by Carolina there with 5 minutes to go in the first period. Here comes Kotkaniemi. Moving in. It's a shot off. Saved by Thompson. Trevor Van Riemsdyk takes it away for the Capitals. Van Riemsdyk has it for Washington in front of Thompson's net. Looks for a lane. Gets it out to center. Loose puck. And it's in the Carolina zone. I know a Maple Leafs fan, he streams. And he was pissed off. Oh, wait, who is it? Who is it, actually? I'm actually curious. Who is it? Van Riemsdyk gets a shot off. That's blocked in front by Chatfield. Kotkaniemi trying to take it away for Carolina. Loose puck along the boards and out to center. 4 minutes to go in the first. 1-0 Carolina. Van Riemsdyk lifts it out. Almost hit the glass and went out of play. Jordan Martinook, number 48. Plays it around, dumps it in for Sebastian Aho. John Carlson. And looks like a penalty coming up here. Jacob Chychrun went down, slow to get up. So it looks like the penalty is going to be on Carolina here. Mine is Maple Leafs versus Panthers and Jets versus Stars. Rantanen's a beast. Yeah, that trade is certainly working out in Dallas's favor. Rantanen has been an all-star these playoffs. Outstanding stuff. Only goal so far of this game is Shane Gostisbehere. Looks like Jordan Martinook is in the penalty box for Carolina. Oh, high stick. Yeah, that's... yikes. That's a clear high stick right there. 2 minutes for high sticking, no blood. Thankfully. Well, a little bit, but not enough to call... Wait, was it enough to call a double minor? Are they discussing it? Well, either way, it is a high sticking penalty. But is it 4 minutes or 2 minutes? There is a little bit of blood. Well, that got him real good. But either way, Carolina on another big penalty kill here. Washington with their second power play of the game. They're 0 for 1. It is a double minor. So a double minor for high sticking on Jordan Martinook. So barring any scoring here, the power play will carry over into the second period. But we shall see what happens. Washington 0 for 1. It's their second power play of the game. A double minor on Jordan Martinook for high sticking. So 4 minutes. 3:08 to go in the first. Carolina with a 1-0 lead. Jacob Slavin plays it around. Jarvis gets shoved down by Ovechkin. Haven't seen much of Ovechkin on the ice. Haven't said his name at all up until this point. There he is on the ice right now. It was Sam Bennett's experience. Oh, I see what you're saying now, Jared. Okay. I must have misread what you said before. That's my bad. I apologize. Washington definitely wants to see more from Alex Ovechkin. He was awfully quiet in Game 3. He's been a little bit quiet this entire series, I should say. He breaks the all-time scoring record. Here comes Sebastian Aho. And yeah, he's been quiet this series so far. Carolina's done a really good job on him defensively. .240 to go in the Caps power play. It was a double minor for high sticking on Jordan Martinook. Yeah, that's what you missed, Fell. You get yourself ice cream, and Carolina takes a double minor. So that's what you missed so far. 2 minutes to go, first period. 1-0 Carolina. Charles, we're due for a shorty. Hey, you never know. They could. They could score a shorty. Tom Wilson tries to play for the Caps. Caps unable to get themselves set up at all in this power play, but Carolina's penalty kill standing tall here as Ovechkin goes back forward with 2 minutes to go in the Caps power play. The Capitals are unable to get anything going here as Anderson is out to play it here. Now it's behind the net for Orlov, and he's able to get it out as far as center, but the Caps are able to take it and get it out. Now it's back in for Tom Wilson. Dylan Strome has that taken away. Here come the Canes, 2-on-1. Aho moves in. Good pass up the middle. Saved by Thompson. Number 50 of the Canes with a good shorthanded chance on a good pass from Aho. And a big save by Logan Thompson. Chatfield takes that away and clears. 45 seconds to go in the first. 1:08 to go in the Caps power play. Carolina almost scoring shorthanded. Again, I know I'm really behind with the scoreboard, so I do apologize in advance if something does happen, and I'm very delayed with the call here. Sandin moves in. That's a shot save. Oh, actually, that missed the net. What's going on, Terry? Welcome to the game. Hope all's well with you. 5 seconds to go in the first. That's out of the zone. And that'll do it for the first period. So Washington will have 24 seconds remaining on their double minor. Or on their power play, I should say. My apologies. But the Carolina Hurricanes penalty kill stands tall so far, as they have a 1-0 lead after 20 minutes of play. Last year, I was in a chat room watching the first round and did not realize it was all Islanders. Oh, no. I am so sorry you had to deal with that, my man. Youch. Oh, unbelievable. Man, good first period for the Hurricanes. They get on the board first. Shane Gostisbehere scores his third of the playoffs at 10:24. Washington so far unable to get anything going on their second power play of the game. Who do you think won that trade between the Stars and the... Oh, Dallas. Mikko Rantanen has been a beast for them these playoffs. Dallas, it's working out in their favor by a long shot. It's not even close. I can imagine it was interesting. I don't want to know what was said, because it's probably not appropriate for FCC airwaves, but I'm sure it was quite interesting. Oh, man. Terry says Stars won the trade because they got the best player. Again, I agree. That's why I have Dallas going to the final. They're the more complete team. And look, give Winnipeg credit. They got past the first round to break the President's Trophy curse for now. But we shall see what happens. We'll see. We got some more playoff action for you tonight. We got Edmonton and Vegas live from Edmonton. Game 4 tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Vegas winning Game 3 on that crazy buzzer beater by Riley Smith with 0.4 seconds to go. They are back in this series. They will look to tie it at 2. Game 5 will be Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time from Vegas. See, we got Alex in the chat. What's going on, Alex? Dallas Stars lead 2-1 in round 2. Yes, they do. Terry says Jets can't win on the road, and that's going to be their downfall. Yeah, Jets are a much better home team than they are a road team. But in order for you to win at the playoffs, you got to be good at both. You got to be well-balanced. So that will definitely be their downfall if the Jets do not win this series. We got some good players for it. Oh, goodness. You're unbelievable, Charles. But you know what? That's why we love you around here. But with that being said, we are going to take a short break. But when we come back, it'll be the first intermission report. I will go over what needs to happen more for the Washington side of things. Carolina is doing what they can. But I'll go over what Washington needs to do, and then we will preview the second period of play. And we will also go over what's going on in the NBA playoffs, courtesy of our sister station at the Basketball Podcast Network. Shout out to them. So we'll keep track of the NBA playoffs and this game right here going into the second period. After 20 minutes of play, it is 1-0 Carolina Hurricanes. Oh, actually, we got some comments here. EG, I didn't even see you come in here. I'm sorry, EG. Still working on my non-playoff for this year. Basically, playoffs, but the teams who did. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. Carolina signed Taylor Hall to a 3-year extension. He's been great. Yeah, Taylor Hall looks like he's rejuvenating his career right now. He's been great. Rantanen wouldn't sign long-term with the Canes. He was due to be an unrestricted free agent, and the Canes would have just lost him. Agreed there. I have Stars versus Canes in one bracket, then Stars versus Panthers. Ooh. Either or would be a very interesting matchup. Rantanen signed an 8-year extension with Dallas. That's no surprise there, so he'll be around there long-term. But anyway, now we're going to take a break. After 20 minutes of play, 1-0. Oh, hold on a minute. I got Mary in the chat. I'm sorry. Comments are coming in like crazy. The score currently is 1-0 Carolina after 20 minutes of play. So thank you for tuning in, Mary. Josh says Capitals are effing trash. That trash will never come back on one of my TVs. Ouch. That's a bit harsh. But anyway, now we're going to step aside after 20 minutes of play. It is 1-0 Carolina over the Capitals in Game 4. Don't you go anywhere. We'll be right back right here on THPN.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
You're watching the Stanley Cup playoffs here on THPN, presented by DraftKings. Use code THPN at sign up. New customers bet $5, get $200 instantly in bonus bets only at DraftKings. Must be 21 or older in select states, and please play responsibly. After 20 minutes of play, it is 1-0 Hurricanes over the Capitals. Shane Gostisbehere scoring his third of the playoffs at 10:24. The first period goal by any team this series, which is a staggering stat right there. So, good job on the Carolina side, but from the Washington side of things, I definitely want to see more effort on their power play. Give Carolina's penalty kill a lot of credit. They're standing tall, but regardless, though, I want to see more, at least on the power play side. Washington definitely getting their chances 5-on-5, but for the second period coming up, I want to see more from them on the power play. Special teams for them are going to be key if they want to try to come back and tie this series at 2. They have now gone 4 periods total without scoring a goal, so they definitely want to get something going there. Let's check out our sister station in the Basketball Podcast Network for the NBA playoffs, as we got a tight one in New York right now. The Knicks trailing the Celtics by 2 in the first quarter, 19-17, with about 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. New York leading that series 2-1. And then we got one other game tonight. We got Timberwolves and the Warriors game 4. That's at 10 p.m. Eastern. Minnesota leading that series 2-1. That game is in Golden State. Tomorrow we got 2 games. We got, oh, my bad. It seems to want to crash on me. But anyway, we got Pacers and the Cavs. The Pacers surprising everybody as they have a 3-1 series lead over the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavaliers have just been on a downward spiral this entire series. That game is in Cleveland, so Cleveland looking to avoid elimination, sending it back to Indiana for a game 6. So For Cleveland's sake, hopefully they can get another win at home and send it back to Indiana. But with the way Indiana's playing, yeah, yikes. But that's tomorrow. And then you got one other game tomorrow. Denver in Oklahoma City taking on the Thunder. That's at Game 5. That series tied at 2 games apiece. That game is at 9:30 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. But we will certainly keep our eye on the Knicks game tonight. As of right now, the Knicks trail by 2 with about 5 minutes to go in the first quarter from MSG. Terry says, remember Leafs were wanting Mitch Marner to go to the Hurricanes for Rantanen, and Marner said no. Yeah, because Marner wanted to stay there, and good on him. There was no win-loss trade between Canes and Dallas. Canes would have lost him for nothing. Fair argument? I can't say you're completely wrong, but I still say Dallas won the trade. Rantanen and Marner will be kicking themselves when the Canes win the... don't get your hopes up too high, my friend. Don't get your hopes up too high. Man, oh man. A lot happening here in these playoffs. Again, one other game tonight in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Vegas in Edmonton. Excuse me. Jeez, I can't speak. Vegas trailing 2-1 in that series, looking to tie things up at 2 games apiece tonight. Our series, Carolina leads 1-0 in Game 4. Carolina leads the series 2-1. Caps looking to tie the series up tonight. Caps will have 24 seconds to go in the 4-minute double minor that Martinook took for high sticking. So hopefully the Caps could get some offense going in the second period. We're going to take another break, but when we come back, the second period will commence, and hopefully I will be joined by 2 special guests later on in the stream, but stay tuned for announcements there. We shall return for the second period in a moment right here on THPN.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
Had to cut it off right there, ladies and gentlemen, because we are about to get set for the second period, and just in time because the puck has dropped. Washington has 20 seconds remaining on their power play. It was a double minor for high sticking on Jordan Martinook. Carolina with a 1-0 lead thanks to Shane Gostisbehere. Jarvis playing it around, or Jacob Slavin, I should say, my apologies. And it's cleared out, and Carolina's killed off the power play. Good penalty kill for the Hurricanes. Out of the 8 teams left, Capitals, Hurricanes, Maple Leafs. Now we got a chance here for Carolina as that's blocked away. Hang on, Danelle. I'll get to your comment in just a sec. I apologize. There's just a lot happening right now. I'm sorry, Danelle. Capitals have it in their own zone. Dylan Strome trying to play it. Taken away by the Canes. Jarvis moving in. And that's a shot off the post, and the rebound is in! Seth Jarvis got the rebound after the initial shot hit the post, and Carolina has a 2-0 lead. Seth Jarvis saw the loose puck after the shot hit the post, and he was able to pick up the garbage as it was in the air, actually hit the crossbar. No chance for Logan Thompson there, and Seth Jarvis gives Carolina a 2-0 lead. Carolina, by the way, 29-0 with a multi-goal lead. I love you, Stafel. Still, oh, you're watching on Max? Why are there still ads on there? That's annoying. So Carolina with a great start to the second period. They're up 2-0. Early on in the second period. Now let me get to this comment here. Out of the 8 teams left, Capitals, Hurricanes, Maple Leafs, Panthers, Jets, Stars, Golden Knights, Oilers, I have Dallas and Florida, with Florida repeating as champions. 2 minutes gone by in the second, and Carolina has a 2-0 lead. And by the way, I officially have one guest confirmed to join us. Kyle Manifold, co-manager of THPN and host of Flamescast, will be joining us for the third period. So you want to stay tuned for that. Kyle will be joining us later on in the evening. Him and Neil just posted a new episode of Flamescast today, so make sure you go check that out and subscribe. And while you're at it, subscribe to my show, From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast, on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, YouTube Music, and all audio platforms. And be sure to hit the bell on YouTube so you're notified of all episodes that are posted. Caps are like 0 for 20 with 2 goal deficits. Yeah, that sounds about right to me, unfortunately. So Seth Jarvis gives Carolina a 2-0 lead at 1:05 from Aho and Orlov, who get the assists. No chance for Logan Thompson to make a save on that rebound chance after the initial shot hit the crossbar by Aho. But thankfully, Jarvis was able to help him out and see it in the air and bat it in as we get an offside against Carolina. Walken was just ahead of the play, number 26 for the Hurricanes. I don't know if you're into video games. I am. But GTA 6, the second trailer, was released last week. I did see it, and it looks awesome. I normally don't play GTA, but I'm actually quite stoked for that one. I'm not going to lie. What's going on, Connor? Long time no chat, my friend. Hope all's well with you. Hope you're enjoying the playoffs, and happy Monday to you. Icing here against the Capitals. I can't remember exactly. They said it last game for the playoffs. Oh, the 0 for 20? I gotcha. Score update at the end of the first quarter from MSG. Celtics lead the Knicks 39-28, so they lead by 11 at the end of the first quarter. So still plenty of time. You didn't answer my... Yeah, no, the Stanley Cup final pick? I said I had Dallas and Florida, with Florida repeating. So I'm sorry, Danelle. 3:15 gone by in the second period. Carolina with a 2-0 lead. Kyle Manifold, co-manager of THPN and host of Flamescast, will be joining us for the third period of tonight's game, so stay tuned for that. Hopefully I will have my second guest confirmed as soon as possible. Oh no, I did see that. Yes, I did see that. Mafia the Old Country gameplay trailer. I've never heard of that one. I've never heard of it. But GTA 6, I'm actually quite excited for that one. I'm sorry I didn't read all of that. That's my mistake, Danelle. I apologize. There's just a lot happening in the game tonight, so I'm trying to multitask here, so that's my bad. That pass intended for Martinook, a little bit too far for him. That's a shot saved by Thompson. Ovechkin takes it out for the Caps. And now Ovechkin, a pass along for Strome, and a save by Anderson. Good passing by Ovechkin. And Dylan Strome with a good chance and a good save by Anderson. I haven't as much as I want because those stupid Oilers... Oh... yeah, I'm sorry about that. Hey, hopefully for your sake, Vegas can come back and beat them. But we'll see. We'll see what happens tonight. Caps cleared in the Kane zone. Looking to get set up. And now back out to center. Number 38 of Washington able to play it. Trevor Van Riemsdyk, number 57, played it for the Canes. Or Caps, I should say. Jeez. Yeah, listen to me. Connor McMichael of the Caps. Trevor Van Riemsdyk plays for the Caps, everybody. That's my bad. He's number 57. Just a bit rusty. I haven't done one of these streams in a little bit. That's because I've been very, very busy. But I'm happy to be here as that puck goes into the Caps bench. And play is stopped. Carolina may have gotten away with a penalty there. Jacob Slavin all over Tom Wilson. Charles says an 06 repeat would be awesome. Oh, Canes and Oilers? That'd be very interesting. I'd watch that series. I would absolutely watch that. You kidding me? Without the game sevens. Oh, man. I'm not concerned about Vegas and their controversial inclusion in the NHL. I just want to ensure 97 continues to cry more. Oh, my goodness. You are something else, my friend. You really are. But that's why we love you. 2-0 Carolina. You see Alex Ovechkin on the bench. He is furious with himself that him nor his team can get anything going offensively right now. Shots are 16-10 in favor of Carolina. Carolina with a 2-1 series lead. Ovechkin still barking on the bench. Carolina won the Cup in 06 on my birthday. I was in Vegas. Oh, wow. Nice. Speaking of which, I have a trivia question. Since MSG Network's the Ranger season is over, we normally do trivia questions for every Ranger game that I do here on THPN. I got a trivia question, speaking of which. Since Carolina won the Cup in 06, I have a pop quiz for some of you out there. Who was Carolina's head coach when they won the Cup in 06? Stan Coven moves in for Carolina. Pass in front for Chatfield and a save by Thompson. Beautiful shot by Chatfield. And a better save by Logan Thompson. My goodness. Oh boy. Ha ha. I see what's going on here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my girlfriend down here, Marcella, but her mom is also watching, so she decided to comment herself. Thank you very much for the kind words. I really appreciate it, and thank you both for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys so much. I'll be open and honest, Jimmy, as most NHL fans tend to be. Honest with what? The fact that you don't like the Oilers, the fact that you don't like Connor McDavid, the fact that you don't like Vegas. What are you honest about here? That is correct, Steffel. Peter Laviolette was the head coach of the Hurricanes when they won the Cup in 06. And Rod Brindamore was a player at the time. If I'm not mistaken, I believe it was the same year Eric Cole broke his neck earlier in the season and came back for the playoffs. You are right. You actually are right about that. And to be honest with you, I forgot about that. That's because I choose not to remember it, because if you break your neck, oof, ouch. Honest to express where we like it. Oh, no, I think we're all honest here when it comes to that, Connor. I think we're all honest here when it comes to that, so you're all good. There's no need for you to feel bad about that. Peter Laviolette was the head coach in 06. You are correct, my friend. 76 people combined are watching this stream right now. Thank you, guys. This is a great outcome for Game 4 tonight. Carolina with a 2-0 lead. The Willie O'Ree Award is up for grabs right now. You can go cast your vote. What was the website again? Let me see if I can post it. NHL Willie O'Ree Award. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I could probably post that link. So the Willie O'Ree Award is up for grabs right now. You can vote at the following link that I am going to post in the chat. Give me 1 sec. Hopefully it'll come up on the chat soon. I just posted it. I love Lavi. They lost me when they hired Mo back again. Not going to lie. I didn't watch hockey for a couple of years there. Rutherford sunk the Canes in horrible contracts and left for... Oh, Jim Rutherford? Yeah, that was not a good time. That was not a good time. It doesn't seem like it wants to post the link here, so I apologize. But you can go to NHL.com and vote for the Willie O'Ree Award winner. 12:40 to go, second period. Carolina with a 2-0 lead. Almost 3-0 there as Martinook missed wide. Rutherford should have been fired. Yeah, I agree. Pirates and Mets are tied at 1, bottom of the 5th. Thank you, RJ, for that. Seth Jarvis scoring the second goal of the game for Carolina. Here in early in the second period, Shane Gostisbehere scoring in the first period. Speaking of Pittsburgh, you got their man in charge now. Yes, Mike Sullivan is the new head coach of the Rangers. Excellent hire, in my opinion. He knows how to work with veterans, and hopefully he can help out Kreider, Zibanejad, and Panarin for next season. But we shall see. Well, granted, that is if Chris Kreider stays. We shall see what happens with that. Ovechkin with a hit on Carrier that almost knocked him into the Carolina bench. Ovechkin's still showing some physicality in his old age. But nah, he still plays like he's a little kid. He might be a rival, but it's hard not to root for Alex Ovechkin. A surefire Hall of Famer, Stanley Cup champion, breaking the all-time scoring record. I mean, there's nothing he hasn't done. So, I do miss Ronnie franchise, but I'm pleased we're blessed with Roddy and that he stuck through the bad to get where we are today. No, yeah, you guys should definitely be fortunate with where you are now. Absolutely. I do feel like you guys will get to another cup final under Brenda Moore's watch. You'll get there eventually. Here comes McMichael. That pass broken up. Taken back by John Carlson in center. Andrew B! Long time no see, my friend. Hope everything is well with you and the family. Thank you for tuning in. Puck out to center for John Carlson of Washington. I've been very busy, but very good. I hope you're doing well, too, my friend. I heard that Rutherford let Jeff O'Neill out of his contract after the 0-2 season so he could go home and play closer with the Leafs. Oh, I forgot about that. I heard that, too. All is good and well? Excellent. I like to hear that, Andrew. Welcome back. Andrew Mangiapane, number 88 of the Capitals, formerly of Kyle's Calgary Flames. .45 to go in the second. That's a shot save by Anderson that may have gotten a slight piece. Actually went wide. Roy with a backhanded chance right there and a save by Anderson. That pass in front, saved by Anderson. That shot goes wide. Andrew, I've been missing you these days and I asked about you. Oh, well, I appreciate that. And thank you very much. That goes through the crease of Anderson and that's cleared out to center. Under 10 minutes to go, second period. Carolina with a 2-0 lead. Gostisbehere and Jarvis, the goal scorers. And no icing here against Carolina. Carolina crowd is rocking. Their team up 2-0. Jacob Chychrun dumps it in the zone. Cleared out by Carrier. Van Riemsdyk out to play it. And that's forced it offside. Pierre-Luc Dubois with a good play to force it offside there. Good backhanded chance right there from Roy and a good save by Anderson. Well, now we are in commercial break. Matthews is either injured or he looks totally disinterested in this series. Oof. Yeah, he's definitely got to step up. We got Ronnie in the house. What's up, Ron? Hope you're doing well. Obviously watching from Canada based on the leaf emoji there. Hope all is well with you. Get an update here on the NBA playoffs here. Knicks are making it a little bit closer here with 6:21 remaining in the second quarter. Celtics up 48-42 at MSG. So we will keep an eye on that as the night goes on. Knicks looking to take a 3-1 series lead back to Boston. You know what's interesting about that series? Both teams have played so much better on the road. The Knicks are 5-0 on the road in the playoffs. Boston, I don't know their road record, but they are a much better road team than they are at home. Which is weird because, again, in order for you to win the playoffs, you got to be good at both. But for some reason, both teams play better away from home. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this series finishes out between the Knicks and the Celtics. Again, shout out to everybody at the Basketball Podcast Network, our sister station. We got Al's in the chat. What's going on? I placed my flash bet. Hope Washington scores. I hope you place that bet with DraftKings with code THPN, because if you're new, you bet $5, get $200 instantly in bonus bets, and please play responsibly. You must be 21 or older. Monday Night Football. I like that. I like that. One of the game on tonight in the playoffs, Vegas and Oilers. That's game 4 from Edmonton. Vegas looking to tie that series after a wild win in game 3. That game at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. So in about 1 hour exactly from now, you will have that game to watch. 9:07 to go in the second period here. Carolina with a 2-0 lead. John Carlson playing it for Washington. Feeds Ovechkin. Now for Lars Eller, number 20. Mangiapane. Try to keep it on the blue line. I can't watch one NBA game because of these good hockey games. I can't turn my eyes off them. Hey, us too. Us too. You trust the Caps will score tonight? Okay, I got you. Yes. Super Bowl this year will be played in San Francisco. Hopefully the Niners make it. You did use DraftKings? Thank you very much. We appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in, Ron. We appreciate you. Leon dried up side on what he did best last game. Wow. Damn, Connor. My goodness. You are relentless, my guy. 8:18 remaining in the second period. Carolina with a 2-0 lead. Jacob Chikrin, number 6, trying to play for the Caps. Aho has it for Carolina, number 20. Feeds Brent Burns, number 8. And now Carolina moves on up, 2-on-3. Aho, good pass along for Svestikov. Andrei Svestikov, number 37. Connor McMichael has it now for the Caps. Dumps it in the zone. Brent Burns, or actually that's Jacob Chikrin. My apologies there. Chatfield has the puck. Aho up the boards. Taken away by Washington. Tom Wilson, number 43, with it. I called Leon as a draw. What is wrong with you people? My God. Carlson shoots. That's blocked in front. Capitals keep in. Kyle Neal and Bailey just about handled it when I sent them the same shirts last. Oh my goodness. I'm sure they handled it just fine, Connor. Dmitry Orlov dumping in the Caps zone. Jordan Stahl, the captain, number 11 of Carolina, able to keep in. Walker shoots! That may have been through traffic and a save by Thompson. Good chance for Walker. Walker tried to clear it on down. Jordan Staal behind the net. Staal, pass back for Gostisbehere. He shoots, looking for a deflection. That goes wide. Duhay moves in for Washington. A shot saved by Anderson. He tried to go 5-hole, and Anderson got there just in time to make the save. Andrew, I'm rooting for the Canes because the Caps beat Montreal in 5 games. So that's why, and it's a Canadian year. I get it. Meanwhile, a good chance for Duhaime there. Actually, he didn't try to go 5-hole. He tried to go on the short side, but Anderson got a little piece of it with a stick to make the save on Duhaime. .6:16 to go in the second period. Carolina with a 2-0 lead. Shots are 20-15 in favor of Carolina. Carolina's defense has just become too much for Washington so far in the past 2 games. Dowd try to play it for Washington. Carolina takes it away. It's dumped in the zone. Van Riemsdyk taken away by number 82 of Carolina. That's a good pass for Beauvillier and a save by Anderson with the glove. That was a good pass for Anthony Beauvillier and a good save by Anderson. .541 to go in the second period. Carolina leads 2-0. In the third period, I will be joined by Kyle Manifold, co-manager of THPN and host of Flamescast. So stay tuned for that. But as of right now, you are still stuck with me solo, as Carolina leads 2-0 over the Capitals in Game 4 of this series. Get an update here on the Boston Celtics and the New York Knicks game. That is Game 4 at MSG. Boston up 52-47 with about 4 minutes to go in the second quarter from MSG. Correct me on what, Connor? That's good, Andrew. Carolina has better cardio. We wear you down. No, that's about right. It's Kyle Exhaust Manifold. Oh my goodness. I would say be respectful, Connor, but by now we know who you are. No, I'm only kidding. We love you, Connor. For those who are just joining us, my name is Jimmy. I am the host of From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on the Hockey Podcast Network. Make sure you follow us on all social media at Blue Seats 94 and follow hockeypodnet on all social media as well. And be sure to subscribe to From the Blue Seats on YouTube, Apple, Spotify, YouTube Music, wherever you listen to your podcasts. And be sure to rate us 5 stars. Make sure you like and subscribe on the THPN YouTube channel as well, and hit the bell so you're notified of all live streams that we do. New episodes of the Terry Ryan Show and everything we do here on THPN. Looks like Ron is an Oilers fan, so obviously you're looking for the Oilers to take a 3-1 series lead tonight. So good luck to you. Yes, I know you have to tease Kyle. We know you are, Andrew. We know you are, and we appreciate you being a longtime fan. Meanwhile, 5:20 to go in the second period. Carolina with a 2-0 lead. Gostisbehere and Jarvis, the goal scorers. Dylan Strome plays it up. Capitals trying to clear it out. Strome racing forward. Ovechkin tries to feed to him. Ovechkin's got the puck. Try to feed Strome a little too much. Brent Burns has it for Carolina. That's deflected out, so no icing, or will be an icing. As Roy went back for it. Nice to know. I've been subbed since January 2022. That leads me to ask. If you're a long-time subscriber here, how long whether you're new or not actually, how long have you been subscribed to THPN for? Leave a comment down below. I'm curious. Jordan Staal has it for Carolina. Looks to find an open lane. Can't get it out. Here's Jordan Staal. Dumps it in. Carlson tries to play it. MCS has been subscribed for about 2 years. Very good. Very good. Okay. Let's keep it going. I'm actually curious to know how long everybody's been subscribed for. So Connor's been subscribed since January of 2022. MCS has been subscribed for nearly 2 years. Andrew's been around since the Ishii. So what, a few years now? Like 5 years maybe? I think that is. So good on you, Andrew. 3:45 to go in the second period. Trevor Van Riemsdyk has it for the Caps. That's deflected in the zone. No icing. Walker has it for Carolina. And that's a shot by Roslovic looking for a deflection and a save by Thompson. Well, despite the score, Logan Thompson certainly keeping the Caps in this game. Washington's offense certainly not helping him out. They're looking to avoid getting shut out for 5 straight periods. Logan Thompson, a 7-5 career postseason record with a 2.29 goals against average and a .922 save percentage. Carolina wins the draw. Here's Walker, a shot saved by Thompson. Oh, I was right, Andrew. 5 years. Wow, good for you, man. Congratulations on being a 5-year subscriber. Good for you. Taylor Hall plays it behind the net. 3 minutes to go in the second period. Roy plays it for the Caps, number 3. Dowd trying to help him out, number 26. Here comes Duhaime. Nick Dowd. Shots are 22-15 in favor of Carolina. Capitals have not had a shot on goal in over 10 minutes. That last chance by Nick Dowd was deflected out of play. .232 to go in the second period. Capitals are doing a good job with blocking shots, though. 13-8 in favor of blocked shots. So Capitals certainly playing good defense there as this puck goes all the way down. On goal, but it is an icing. It hit the boards before it went to Thompson. Got an update for you on the Celtics and Knicks thanks to RJ. 59-47 in favor of the Celtics at MSG with 1:40 remaining in the second quarter. Thank you, RJ. Knicks lead that series 2-1. And we got a penalty coming up here. And now Tom Wilson getting involved. What else is new? John Carlson getting involved with Carrier. MCS says, I've been 4 days over 2 years. I subscribed May 8th, 2023. Nice. Good for you, MCS. Are we going to have penalties on both teams here? Well, I think there was definitely a penalty on Washington. Looks like Tom Wilson, who continues to chirp, is going to the penalty box. Well, actually, no. Wilson's not going to the box. So who's going to the box for Washington? Oh, Andrew's saying we had a trip and a roughing penalty, so thank you. It looks like they may have gave... So they gave Washington the extra 2, so thank you for that, Andrew. So Ovechkin in the penalty box. So Carolina will have their first crack at the power play of this game. Hellebuck has been a massive disappointment. For whatever reason, his regular season form doesn't seem to translate into what matters the most. Thank you! And people want to compare him to Igor Shesterkin. Yeah, okay, I'll play along. I don't know how to find when I've subbed, but I watched the last 3 years Canes versus New Jersey with Neil. So you've been subbed for 3 years, technically. Hey, good for you! So the Hurricanes have the first power play of the game. First round, they were 6 for 19. Second round, they're 3 for 18, but they went 2 for 2 in Game 3, in which they won 4-0. Under 2 minutes to go in the second. Oh, my girlfriend says she was subscribed. It'll be 1 year in July for my girlfriend. Wow. Has it really been that long already? Wow. That's amazing. And thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Love you and thank you. I'm a diehard Toronto fan from all sports. I support all Canadian teams. Yes, you do, my man. Yes, you do. Here comes Aho with a shot saved by Thompson, and it's out of the zone. A minute to go in the Carolina power play. Ovechkin in the box for the Caps. Gostisbehere feeds Aho. Gostisbehere feeds Aho off the skate of a Capital player. A minute to go in the second. 2-0 Carolina. Here's Aho. Feeds Gostisbehere. Back to Aho. Back for Gostisbehere. Looks for a lane. Back for Gostisbehere. Aho, a one-timer saved by Thompson. Aho keeps it alive. And that's behind the net. A pass for Aho intention. And it went wide. 8 seconds to go on the power play for Carolina. They move in the zone. 25 seconds to go in the second. And the power play is over. Teams are back at full strength. Good penalty kill by the Capitals. Brent Burns a shot. Saved by Thompson. It went through Thompson, but somehow he was able to keep it out. Big time save. Carolina looking for one last chance. Burns a shot, looking for a deflection, a save by Thompson, and that is it for the second period. 2-0 Carolina after 40 minutes. Logan Thompson doing everything he can to keep the Caps in this game, but Washington definitely needs something offensively. Also at halftime, Boston Celtics lead the Knicks 62-51. Thank you, RJ. No comparison. Hellebuck hasn't even reached a conference final and has played less postseason game. Thank you. Thank you. End of discussion. Thank you, Connor. YYZ. All right. Tom Wilson is a clown. Yes, he is, but he's going to be a big factor if Washington wants to come back and win this series. So these days I enjoy Aho and Svestikov, of course, and Chatfield. Okay, I see you. What's up, Mike? My co-worker is in the chat. What's going on? Hurricanes are going to the Stanley Cup Finals, but will lose to Edmonton. Wow, bold take. Okay, I see you, Mike. Why would the Bolts keep Cooper in charge after losing 2 straight round 1 series and to the same rival team? Well, it looks like they're gonna keep him. Maybe they'll did they sign him to an extension? If they did, I haven't heard anything. Yeah, Tampa's definitely declined. I picked Florida in 5 for a reason. People thought I was nuts, but now do they believe me? Who knows, man? Who knows? It's just been really, really crazy. TNT has a special guest appearance name. Oh, Pat Maroon. He's the guest analyst for tonight on TNT. They announced he'll be back. Oh, wow. Okay. At least for this season, or do they sign him to an extension? Sorry, I'm just checking something here, folks. Don't forget, coming up in the 3rd period, I will be joined by Kyle Manifold, co-manager of THPN and host of Flames Cast, so stay tuned for that. Probably this season, but it'll surely be his last. Yeah, if they don't at least get to the semifinals next season, I think Cooper's out. "100% agree with you there, Connor. 100% agree." All right, we are going to step aside for a few moments, but when we come back, we will get you ready for the 3rd period of play. So don't you go anywhere. After 40 minutes of play, it is 2-0 Carolina over Washington here in Game 4. We'll be right back on THPN.
Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time. Whether you're looking for courtside or upper deck, opening day or opening night, comedy or concerts. With Game Time Picks, we make buying tickets easy by serving up only the best deals on sports, music, and shows.
What time is it?
It's game time.
You're watching the Stanley Cup playoffs here on THPN, presented by DraftKings. Use code THPN at sign-up. New customers bet $5. Get $200 instantly in bonus bets only at DraftKings. Must be 21 or older in select states, and please play responsibly. After 40 minutes of play, it is 2-0 Carolina over the Washington Capitals. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are now joined by the co-manager of THPN and the host of Flamescast, the one and only Kyle Manifold. Kyle, long time no chat, my friend.
What's
Good
up?
new episode today with you and Neil. How's everything?
It's good. Thank you that we realized we had an episode today, so I appreciate that.
Hey, I try to tune into your lives whenever I can. Oftentimes it's during work, so I try to catch it whenever I can. But no, it was a good one today. It was a good one today. I appreciate that, and I appreciate the shout out toward the end there. But I know you were quite busy tonight, but just your overall thoughts on this Game 4. Carolina certainly got the upper hand here for most of this game. Washington not having a shot for over 10 minutes in that second period. 5 straight periods of getting shut out. Just what does Washington have to do here in order to come back in this one?
Well, it's kind of been a snooze fest the last 2 games, a little bit here. I just think I really believe, and I've said it at the beginning of the series, that if Washington's going to win this series, they got to win in Carolina.
Yes.
And it's not happening just because I've said it before that I think Carolina is the toughest building to win in the playoffs. And that's where they feel the most comfortable at home, right? It's for whatever reason, it's a weird building to try to win in. And I just don't see it. Like, you lose the one game. Really, like, it kind of stemmed all the way back to game 1, right? Carolina wins game 1, and all of a sudden, like, it didn't really matter if, they won game 2 or not. Like, they were in trouble going into Carolina here. So, I don't know. Like, there's gotta be like some sort of spark here that you gotta create. Like, it's like they lost their identity a little bit these last 2 games, because they haven't, like, there's no, like, the whole reason why they were so good all year was they were like a plus 46 goal differential or whatever it was throughout the regular season. And you're just like, that's why this team was so good all year, is because they were able to put the puck in the net. Now they're just struggling to do so. So there's got to be some sort of spark here.
Yeah, no, Washington went from struggling to score a couple years ago, going into that playoff series against the Rangers in the first round, to now this year, one of the best scoring teams in the NHL. Now we're starting to see a little bit of those same Capitals who were struggling to score the past couple years in this series. So that's kind of coming back to haunt them a little bit. And look, give Carolina's defense credit. Carolina's defense certainly has made it tough on them. They're definitely helping out Freddie Anderson. Yeah. But give Carolina defense credit. But even still, Washington failed to capitalize on a double minor on Jordan Martinook for high sticking. They failed to capitalize on the first power play. Again, give the penalty kill credit, but you want to win games, you got to take advantage of those opportunities, and they just haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, and you got to have a sort of sense of like, the funny thing is that you get a goal early on in the third period here. You're right back in this game, right?
Right.
You got to come out with some fast aggression. We've seen it multiple times this year where teams have blown 2-goal leads. Like, it can happen, right? It can change on a dime. So, but Washington's got to have a good start to the period. If they're slow off the gate, I think they might be in trouble.
100% agree with you. And again, give Carolina a lot of credit. I picked the Caps in 6 games. I look stupid right now, but that's beside the point. But give Carolina credit, and they're 4-0 at home, by the way, in the postseason. So give them credit there.
Either. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, exactly. It seems like home. You said it, Kyle. Home never disappoints for Carolina. That crowd is rocking every single year.
Absolutely.
They're in the playoffs. But let me ask you this though, just out of curiosity, because I was having this conversation with people in the chat before. What's been your favorite series to watch so far this postseason? For me, it's a cross between either Dallas and Winnipeg or Toronto and Florida, because
we're talking second round, right? Second round.
We're talking second round, because for me, the way Florida was able to show resilience after being down 2-0 after losing those close games in Toronto to come back home and even the series up. The home team has not lost in that series yet, which is the more intriguing thing to me. So I'm curious to see how Toronto responds going into Game 5. That series has been really, really physical. It's been a little bit controversial, but that's another conversation for another day.
Yeah.
But I'm leaning more towards that series than Dallas and Winnipeg, but that's just me. What's been your favorite?
Well, before I do, I just want to bring up Liam's comment here that I just thought this was really funny. I just saw it. And also, hello to everybody.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Sorry, I just thought that was really funny. And congratulations. And also, hello to everybody in the chat. I saw the comments.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually would say that it's probably Edmonton and Vegas right now. I think tonight is the first night where I'm like, I actually want to stay up and watch this game.
Wow. Okay.
Well, it's just, you saw how it went crazy in Game 3, and now this is a series where this is a game coming up now where you're probably expecting a buttload of goals here coming up, with Aiden Hill looking shaky this series, and how you got to put Stuart Skinner back in net because Calvin Pickard's not looking great. So you're let's call it it's 6.5 with the goal line here through DraftKings for the game tonight. So I got to take the over on the 6.5. It just feels
I agree 100%.
You got to take the over on it, I think, for sure. So I think that the uncertainty of Stuart Skinner and the uncertainty of even Aiden Hill, I think you have to throw into the conversation here, makes it such a fascinating series, because you have 2 fairly high octane teams who had another big goal differential here in the regular season. So I just think that it's been fascinating to watch because it's been so high scoring for the first 3 games, and I don't expect nothing less here going into Game 4 here, unless Stuart Skinner decides to have one of his roller coaster moments where he decides to look like Henrik Lundqvist.
Yeah, no, that game will be coming up in exactly a half hour from now, 30 minutes from puck drop between Edmonton and Vegas. Edmonton looking to take a 3-1 series lead. Vegas will look to tie things up after that wild win in Game 3 the other night. By the way, just a little heads up for you, Kyle, personally. I have a 30-second delay from our lovely scoreboard here, so I apologize if
why don't you use the
something and I'm delayed with the call, I apologize.
I was gonna say, do the Yahoo one.
I totally forgot that we even it's been a little bit since I've done one of these streams. Please do, absolutely.
Let me grab. I just like how it looks better.
Yeah, it definitely looks a lot more professional. I agree. Charles says Taylor Hall's been quiet this series. He kind of has, but in general, I think he's rejuvenated his career a little bit ever since he got traded to Carolina. He's been in the doldrums of Chicago for God knows how long. Thank God he's out of there. And now he's with Carolina
as well, right?
What's that?
Well, he got the extension as well, too. Don't forget.
Hey, well deserved. Like I said, he's revived his career so far. He looks good, really good.
Yeah, what was it, 3x3 or something like that?
I believe so. Yes.
That's a lot of term for a guy like Taylor. I don't know. It's a lot of term.
Yeah. I mean, Taylor Hall's no spring chicken. I mean, granted, people forget he did win the Hart Trophy when he was with New Jersey back in 2017. But other than that, we haven't really seen a whole much of him because he's been with the Blackhawks and nobody's really cared for him. But now he's with the Carolina, and now all of a sudden people are starting to pay attention to how good he can be again.
It's very underappreciated. That's a very underappreciated player who I think has been fairly disrespected, right? Because he's not, it's funny, like, yeah, he wins the Hart in New Jersey. I just think he had such great support and the role that he played there on that first line. And now it's like you go to Chicago and like, I don't even really think he had a chance to play. He maybe played with Bedard a little bit, but it's like, it's his first rookie year out of Chicago, right? And a little bit this year before he gets traded. But like, and then he goes to Carolina, like maybe he's like more of that Marchand type depth piece where Marchand's playing on that third line and Hall's kind of doing the same. And I think that's how Carolina views it. And I don't think he hates it because I think he just wants to win.
Yeah, no, he definitely wants to win. He doesn't have a Stanley Cup, does he?
No,
he does not. Okay, I just wanted to clarify that. I just wanted to make sure. But anyway, third period about to begin in a couple of minutes here, Kyle. What do you want to see from the Washington side of things?
Well, looking at our beautiful little Yahoo scoreboard here, I would say that, man, like it's been dominant for shots on goal right now. And I think like if you're Washington, you got to find a way here to throw something on net here. And like, it's funny when you look at the X's here, like just so we can play around here for a second.
Yeah.
Look at the shots from Washington's standpoint. So this will be on the left-hand side of the screen for everybody to see, right?
Yeah.
The majority of their shots, look where they've been. Outside, at the top of the line. Maybe one close to the hash marks. You've got maybe 3-4 shots around the front of the net. But everything else has been outside of the hash marks and beyond. Like, they haven't really had a lot of chances. When you go to, I mean, I can't really say the same here for Carolina, but at the very least, they have more shots on goal here, right? You've got the one there in front, you tucked in front of the net, but same kind of deal here where they have a lot of shots on the outside of the hash marks, but I just think for Washington, it's very scarce. Like, you have to find a way to get inside the hash marks a little bit, and you got to start making Freddie Anderson a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, absolutely. Puck has dropped, and we are underway in the third period. Carolina with a 2-0 lead again. Different scoreboard. So again, I have a 30-second delay for those that are just joining us. So I do apologize for any.
I'm like right on with. Actually, I'm probably like right on with you now.
Oh wow. Okay. All right. Hey, good. Stefel says thanks for coming, Kyle. Have a great night. Hey, you have a great night as well. We appreciate you tuning in, Stefel. Thank you. Another diehard Canes fan in the chat. We had a lot of Canes fans in the chat. Sound the Siren was also in the chat earlier. As that shot by Svestikov is a save by Thompson. High rising shot by Andrei Svestikov. Good save by Thompson.
I'm curious, like, you saw Anderson got his 1-year extension too, right?
Yes.
So it's interesting with that. I don't know. Like, that's just another year of, okay, let's hope he doesn't get injured again. And, let's see how they do on this run here in the playoffs, right? So far, so good.
Look, again, granted, I feel bad for what happened to him with the whole blood clot situation. You don't wish that upon anybody, but even still, you are 100% right. This is why I don't trust. Look, this has been more about Carolina's defense than it has been about Freddie Anderson. Look, Freddie Anderson is not a bad goalie by any stretch. He's not. But Carolina's defense is so damn good that the Rangers wish they had a defense like that to help out their goalie.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
It's very it flies under the radar how good this Carolina defense is, and it plays to and sometimes, yes, like it's a good thing you hear the mantra of like defense plays, wins championships, right?
Yeah.
But there's more to that. It's relying on your goaltending. It's also relying on the fact that your offense can get the job done here. I think my concern going forward with Carolina, absolutely, they're probably one of the better defensive teams in the last 8 so far.
Yeah.
I just worry like when things will get tight, and they will eventually if they move on or whatever.
Yeah.
If things get tight, can they seize the moment, right?
Because
they had a bit of a bye against New Jersey. I don't really think
no offense to Neil, but that was a bye series. You're right.
He would agree with that. I think
yes.
he would agree with that. Yeah. Sorry, Neil. Sorry,
I know he's watching somewhere. I know he's busy tonight. So
How
Neil, if
did,
you're watching, we apologize.
How did you feel about the draft lottery?
About my team in particular? Or
Yeah,
just
and
in general?
in general. Yeah, and in general. Like both.
Well, firstly, I was shocked the Islanders won. They had a 3% chance of winning. Where the hell did that come from? I don't even freaking know. Islander fans are going nuts on Twitter. I'm seeing, oh, we deserve to win. I'm like, under what circumstances? Like, really, what are we talking about here?
Right.
But I think the more important thing to me is that, again, I mentioned this earlier. Why are Ranger fans pissed off that they're picking 12th? Are they tanking? No, they're trying to win now. This is more of a retool. This ain't a rebuild. They're retooling to try and win now. You got a new coach in Mike Sullivan who knows how to work with veterans.
Mm-hmm.
If Chris Kreider stays, and I doubt he will, but if he stays, maybe he can help with him. He can work on Zibanejad. He can work on Panarin. He can work on Fox. He knows how to work with veterans. Look at what he did with Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, and Chris Letang. Look what he did with them.
Yep.
So I trust Mike Sullivan. So to me, I don't see a reason to be mad at them picking 12th when they're not even tanking or rebuilding in the first place.
Right. That's right. Yeah. It's fascinating that the Islanders got the first overall pick.
Wait, that's definitely fascinating.
And Utah jumping up to 4.
Yeah. By the way, who was the worst team in the league? That would happen to be the San Jose Sharks. Where did they fall again?
Well, they're only at number 2, but
okay.
I'd say Philly and Boston were probably the 2 teams, and maybe Nashville, the 3 teams that got screwed. Yeah.
Speaking of Nashville, my God, talk about one of the more disappointing seasons in the league. I mean, you go out and get Stamkos, Marchessault, and Brady Shea, and you can't even make the playoffs.
Oh man, it's embarrassing.
That's abysmal. I'm sorry. We got Roney in the chat. Can they score 2 goals? Meaning the Caps. Can they score 2 in the third period? They can. The question is, will they? We shall see.
It's a slow start so far here.
Offside against the
offside.
Canes,
Yeah,
it looks
offside.
like.
Yeah, I think so.
Caps are still without a shot on goal for the last 16 minutes. They are still sitting at 15 shots on goal. Carolina has 28.
Lowest goals against average in Game 4 of a playoff series all time. Brian Boucher at 1.35. John Gibson at 1.5. And then they have Stuart Skinner on there. Oh my God, that's horrifying.
Oh my God.
That's horrifying to see.
Are you kidding me?
He was at like a 1.6. So, you know what's funny is Game 4 is tonight for Skinner.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to take the under on that. Never mind. The over on the goals. 6.5 goals. Yeah, I'll take the under on that.
Yeah. I'm taking the under too. I agree. By the way, once again, shout out to our sister station at the Basketball Podcast Network. Update on the NBA playoffs. Celtics leading the Knicks 72-58 with 9:05 remaining in the third quarter. That game live from MSG. Knicks lead that series 2-1.
Just for the record, that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, not anymore? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
No,
That's my bad.
It's been gone for 2 years now.
Oh, wow. Huh. I was not notified of that. That's my fault.
Oh yeah. She was gone 2 years ago. And the pigskin one too. Yeah, that was gone like 2 years ago.
I like the Pigskin Podcast Network. Oh, that's a shame.
It is, but I'm glad we did. I'm glad we went this direction instead, though.
That's a fair point. 4:30 gone by in the third period. Carolina with a 2-0 lead. So basically, everybody ignore what I kept saying about the Basketball Podcast Network, because now I'm being informed they no longer exist. So I don't need to say that anymore. That is my bad. Anyway, that's a save by Thompson on Seth Jarvis, number 24, who has a goal tonight, along with Shane Gostisbehere. Jacob Slavin back for the puck. Excuse me, that's Jarvis. My apologies. Shvestikov trying to play it. 5 minutes gone by, third period. Capitals still looking for their first shot on goal in 15 minutes.
Dubois has got to do something here. He's been too quiet.
Yeah, he has. Capitals keeping the zone.
Oh, speaking of the devil. Speaking of the devil.
Here's Mangiapane. Pass in front, they score!
Jacob
Chychrun gets the Caps on the board. That's exactly what they needed. It's a 2-1 game.
Mr. Chychrun. Okay. See, that's all it takes, right? And now you got plenty of time. You got 14 minutes. Lots of time now to get back in this. The second I said Dubois needs to do something, doesn't he create a play that ends up a goal?
Literally.
Shocker.
Yeah, literally. So Jacob Chychrun gets the Caps on the board. That's a great pass.
Great pass.
Smart the assist.
Smart from Chychrun, actually, too. He saw it the whole way. He's like, give me the puck, give me the puck, give me the puck. Nobody was on him the entire time. And yep, I'll take that. Thank you very much.
Yeah. That was really, really good. Jacob Chychrun.
All right, we got a game now.
It's a 2-1 game. Capitals finally get on the score sheet after 5 straight periods of being shut out. That's exactly what the doctor ordered, and that's also their first shot on goal in 15 minutes. And it's a 1-goal game in Carolina, and this crowd got quiet quick.
3rd goal this postseason for Chychrun. All right, well, that's the jump they needed, I think.
Everybody's now all depressed in the chat that the Caps scored. Man. Everybody was just so stoked when Carolina took a 1-0 lead early on in the game. Everyone was all raving and ranting. Now the Caps score, it's like, well, what do we do now?
Oh, man. It's like the longer that they waited to pass, he waited to pass that puck to Chychrun. I mean, a little dangerous because I find you have to I think he had to do it a little bit earlier there, but glad it still worked out. Capitals have had 25 comebacks this season, most in the NHL.
Well, let's hopefully that comeback skills play in their favor here, as it is now a 2-1 game, and now here come the Canes. That pass in front on a 2-on-1 was no good, a bit too far, got a little bit hesitant there, did the Canes, and now the Caps move up with it.
Oh, excuse me.
Chychrun trying to move up. Number 72 of the Caps takes it. Mangiapane able to play it. By the way, formerly of the Calgary Flames. I'm sorry, Kyle. But anyway.
So sad. It's okay. We got a second round pick out of him.
Icing against the Canes. What round pick? What?
We got a second round pick out of him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that. A second rounder. Okay.
Such a steal. Oh.
Yeah. No, that's about right.
I love it. I love the fact that we got a second round pick out of it.
I love it. We got one more game tonight in about 15 minutes for those that are just joining us. Vegas at Edmonton for Game 4. Vegas looking to tie that series tonight. That game at 9:30, so in about 15 minutes from now on your local station on TNT and also streaming on Max.
And on Sportsnet.
Yes, on Sportsnet too, yes.
For us Canadians, whoever's listening.
Well, that is true. That is true, yes. 13:23 to go in the third. It's a 1-goal game in Carolina. Jacob Chychrun gets Washington on the board with his 3rd of the postseason. Jordan Martinook tried to play it for Carolina. But if it's a physicality there in the Caps zone, Caps able to not clear it out. Good keep in by the Canes.
You got to regroup, man. No, bring that back. No, what are you doing? See, you got to bring it. You have a perfect chance, man. Perfect chance to bring it back. No, you have a perfect chance to bring it back there instead of losing it in the neutral zone. Set it up. Get yourselves a chance to go down the ice a little bit.
Yeah. 12:40 to go in the third. It's a 1-goal game. Here comes Carolina again. Jarvis. What a pass for Svestikov and a save by Thompson. He may have gotten a piece of that, but what a pass from Seth Jarvis. You can't get it any much closer than that.
I think he hit the post there.
Oh, even worse.
Looked like
and somebody got their stick knocked away. Looked like Svestikov got a stick knocked away. He wanted a penalty, and he's not going to get it.
I think Thompson maybe got a piece of it, but I think it definitely hit post.
So a little bit of both.
I don't know who. No idea. We have no idea. They're asking who.
But either way, Seth Jarvis with just a gorgeous pass. You can't get any closer than that. You really can't.
No.
Unbelievable stuff. 11:48 to go in the third. Capitals trying to get it in, and they do momentarily, but Walker able to play it for Carolina. And now here they come. And here's the lead pass.
Oh,
Number 71, he scores! Taylor Hall! 3-1 Carolina.
we talk crap about him at intermission, and now he comes out and scores. How does he get alone there?
Wow.
Oh, how does he get?
That was
How does
just
he
a
get all
defensive
alone?
breakdown by the Caps. Taylor Hall left all alone. Nobody in the vicinity.
No one's even close there.
My
No one's
goodness.
even close. Great play from Taylor Hall, though. That was awesome. Good for
Yeah.
him. Who was
Taylor
that?
Hall on a
That
breakaway
boy.
gives Carolina the 2-goal lead right back. And this crowd is rocking once again. His second goal of the postseason, and it's 3-1.
It looked like Washington was just playing on their heels there ever since they went within one. Like, yeah, you can't do that.
I know I'm behind Connor. I said that before as a disclaimer. I know, Connor.
Just let it happen. It's okay.
We're both behind, so we
I know.
apologize. Obviously, Roni has some money invested in this game. I hope it's on DraftKings. Use code THPN.
Mm-hmm.
There's a glove save by Logan Thompson.
I don't even blame Logan Thompson really in this series in the last two games.
No, you can't. How can you?
Not even that last goal. I mean, it's not his
No,
fault.
no.
Letting up a breakaway 5-on-5.
Yeah, no, literally. So after the goal by Jacob Chikrin, a great response from Carolina as Taylor Hall gets his second of the playoffs as we go to commercial break here. And it's a 2-goal lead once again for the Carolina Hurricanes. It's 3-1.
They just were on their heels ever since they made it to a 1-goal game, man. I don't know what, like, they were just making silly errors, right? And then you watch it again, like, Matt Roy is not, like, I don't even think watching that he knew that he was the only guy back there, really, because I don't think he realized, I think it was Chikrin who was on the ice, who was up further than him. I don't even think he realized he was the furthest guy back, because he thought somebody else was there doing when they did a changeover, so that's why Hall was probably all alone.
Yeah. Absolutely.
That's brutal.
What about the next game? Is it being live streamed on here? It is not. I will not be doing that game. No, we're just doing this one tonight.
Might do one later this week, depending on how the week goes.
Yes.
Might do another one. We'll see how.
Yes, I am a Yankees fan, Andrew. Thank you for noticing. Considering my team is not in the playoffs this year, I am now in baseball mode. Well, partially because the playoffs are on, but even still, you get my point.
I get it.
But yeah, no, I've been a Yankee fan all my life. My whole family, they're Yankee fans. So I already went to one game this year with my girlfriend. They lost. We're going again in July against the Chicago Cubs.
Nice.
So, and we'll actually be in a suite for that one. We'll be in the Audi Club suites for that game. So that should be
special. Very nice.
It was my grandpa's idea. He wanted to go because we actually went in that same suite, I believe, 2 years ago for his 80th birthday. That was his 80th birthday gift from us, and he wanted to go again. And him and my dad chipped in half each, so we're all going again. It should be a lot of fun.
That's sick. That'll be fun. Good stuff. What's Connor say? I was gonna say,
if Carolina moves on, they'll want Toronto. They definitely won't. Nobody's gonna want Florida.
Well, they all thought Florida was dead in the water, right? But
yeah, literally. But then Brad Marchand scores in overtime in Game 3, and all of a sudden, nope, here comes Florida again.
Toronto's the Game 5 coming up tomorrow, or Wednesday, excuse me. Toronto for Game 5, that's their Game 7.
Yes. No, if Toronto wins Game 5, they're winning the series.
I would argue that they go to 7.
Okay.
Because I think Florida, I think it's been a home team based battle, but I would be shaking if they lose Game 5 to Florida.
No, that's fair.
I'd be concerned because you have to now win in Florida, and then you got to beat them again. I don't know. That's a tall task.
Yeah. No, I happen to agree.
Yeah.
New York diehard fan, and I respect that. Yes, I'm Yankees, Rangers, and unfortunately, Giants. So, yeah. So it's not looking good for my teams right now. Well, Yankees are looking pretty good, but even still, Rangers ain't in the playoffs. The Giants suck. So The Yankees are my only saving grace right now until the Rangers come back next season. So, oh well, it is what it is.
Hey,
What can I do
one way
about
to go
it?
is up. One way to go, but up. That's all
Well,
it takes.
for the Giants' sake, I don't know about that. The schedule this year is terrible, meaning tough, terrible, but we'll see. Hey, by Thompson struggled it a little bit as now we got a little bit of a collision. Thompson a bit slow to get up as Carrier may have collided with him a little bit.
He kind of embellished it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Let me see. Okay, so he's got it. Okay, he gets clipped by his stick.
A little bit of embellishment there. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, no, I think he was shook up, but like,
I don't think he
I don't know. Yeah, it's not enough for a.
Oh, never mind
though.
then.
Washington fans can cry about that, but that's not going to get called.
Speaking of New York, Pirates lead the Mets 2-1 in the bottom of the 7th. That game at Citi Field. So thank you, RJ, for that.
Mm-hmm.
Leaf stars will be targeted in retaliation after the stupid actions of Max Domi last night. Might be a big, that hit on Max Domi. Like, what are we doing here? Like, that
should have been a 1-game suspension.
Did you see Sam Bennett? That should have been 2.
The one on Stolarz?
Yeah, that should have been a game suspension or at least 2.
Yeah, I could see. Okay, so if that's a game, then I think the Domi one is a game too, as well.
Okay,
like you got to call a spade a spade.
Fair enough. Knicks are making it close at MSG, 83-78 in the third quarter with 3:14 remaining.
Very close, very close.
Knicks lead that series 2-1. 9:10 remaining here in the third period. In Game 4, Carolina leads 3-1. Chychrun got the Caps on the board, but Taylor Hall with a quick answer on a breakaway has given the Canes a 3-1 lead.
I think it's so weird, I find, because I don't watch enough Carolina hockey, but I'm strictly going off of like
penalty coming up against Carolina, tripping call.
Okay. 8 minutes left here. You have a chance. You got to get Ovi on the ice at least.
Yeah.
So
looks Roslovic going off for Carolina?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it's Roslovic.
Yeah, Roslovic goes off for the trip. So Washington with another big power play coming up. They had a
sorry, Taylor Hall.
No, my mistake, Taylor Hall. Oof, youch. Yeah, you can't be doing that. But either way, Washington with another big power play opportunity. They had a double minor last time, couldn't do anything. So now they have a chance to make it a 1-goal game again.
You can't give them life, man. You just can't. So if you're Washington, this is pretty much the game / the series right here.
Yeah.
Like you gotta find a way to score here. You gotta get at least to within 1 here. Because at least that you're gonna give yourself a chance to pull a goalie maybe close to the end of the period and try and tie it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, look, even if the Caps do lose tonight, Stafel says BS he was going for the puck and skated into a stick. Wait, what? Oh, come on. Are we talking about what's his name?
No.
We were just talking about him earlier.
No. I was going for. Wait, are we talking about Thompson? Sorry, or are we talking about the trip?
Oh, Domi. Or are we talking about what just happened with Taylor Hall?
He's going to skate into his. No, I think he's talking about the trip.
No, the penalty on Taylor Hall. Yeah, never mind. I'm sorry.
That's what I think.
I didn't see him skate into a stick. What do you? Nah. I'm sorry, Stefan. I love you, but I disagree.
Talk this. Oh yeah, so he's stuck.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Stefan. No. We misread that. That's our bad.
Yeah, that's gonna get called 20 times out of 10.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, it's gonna get called all the time. Sorry to inform you.
But here comes the big power play chance.
All right.
Capitals are 0 for 2 on the power play tonight. Taylor Hall for tripping after scoring the breakaway goal that made it 3-1. Let's see what the Caps can do. If they can find a way to score here, definitely keep an eye on Logan Thompson in the latter half of the third period as they will try to get the extra skaters. So a 2-minute power play here for the Capitals as Chychrun tries to feed it up front. And now it's a loose puck in the circle, kept in by Strome. Dylan Strome shoots, saved by Anderson. Here's Chychrun. Now Strome. Back for Chychrun. Now Strome. Pulls up, looks for a lane. Here's Chychrun with a one-timer. That's blocked with a stick by Martinook, and that's cleared out of the zone.
I have breaking news.
Oh, breaking news. Okay, what do we get?
The Los Angeles Kings are going to be hiring Ken Holland as their next general manager for the LA Kings. The Kings hiring Ken Holland.
Okay, Ken Holland.
There you go.
Good hire. Good hire. Okay.
With the Oilers from 2021 to 2024, and he will now replace Mr. Rob Blake.
Wow.
There
Good for
go.
Ken Holland. Hey, congratulations.
Okay. I don't love it if I'm a Kings fan, but
well,
we got another penalty coming up here.
Looks like we got another penalty. Whoa. Looks like, yep, we're going to have 4-on-4. So there goes the power play. Oh, actually, no, it's 5-on-3.
Interference, yeah.
My mistake, yeah. Dmitry Orlov for interference. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's, like, he's not even close to the puck here.
Okay, so now, if you're Washington, if you don't do anything on this game is over.
Yep.
Washington has the fewest power play goals entering these playoffs with 4. 4. You gotta do something here. You gotta do something.
Strome's been so bad in the faceoff. 8 for
yes,
17.
Yes.
Jordan,
8
that's
for 17. Jordan Staal's 11 for 16 on faceoffs. Caps win it here. Here's Chychrun. That's a one-timer save by Anderson. Here's Dylan Strome. Strome back for Chychrun. Chychrun. Now Strome.
Ovechkin.
Strome, Ovechkin, fire, scores!
Oh
Alex Ovechkin! It's a 1-goal game again, and Washington capitalizes on the 5-on-3.
That feels automatic. Oh, man. Just ripped it.
Well, after being quiet most of this series, Alex Ovechkin gets on the score sheet, and what better way to do it than on the power play, and it's a 1-goal game again.
Oh my God, that's such a dirty goal.
What a shot.
Wow.
Oh my God. No chance for anybody to stop that.
I'm going to miss watching Ovechkin score goals.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
God.
I heard that after the 25-26 season, he was going overseas to play.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, maybe.
So he's not retiring. Well, he's retiring from the NHL, but not from professional hockey.
Might take it easy.
Yet.
Might take it easy, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, hey, they're still on a power play.
Yeah. 5-on-3. Now it's a 5-on-4. Alex Ovechkin has made it a 1-goal game. Now it's a 5-on-4 power play for the Caps. Now Washington has 5 power play goals in this postseason, and that's out of the zone.
Lots of time though too on this power play as well.
Yeah, 1:15 remaining in the power play. 7:15 remaining in the third period. 3-2. Carolina is winning the game, I should say. My apologies. As now the Caps look to get set up here. Here's Dylan Strome once again. Now Chychrun fakes. Feeds back for Strome. A minute to go on the power play. That shot blocked in front. And it's in the circle, and it's cleared out by Slavin. And now 2-on-1, short-handed. Here's Jordan Staal. Good pass up front. Saved by Thompson.
Great
Jordan
save.
Martinook with a good chance off a feed from Jordan Staal, and he missed.
Great save there by Thompson.
Great. That's a big save by Thompson. This third period has been very, very entertaining. 6:30 remaining in it. 30 seconds to go on the Caps power play.
That
They
breakaway
scored the Ovechkin 5-on-3. Carlson feeds in front. That's blocked.
Jeez.
And Carolina looks to move up again on the penalty kill.
Sorry, this was funny. Like a second after you said that the Caps do nothing, game over, score, it said Caps score.
Do you realize you're helping the cat? Hey, you don't know my strategy, Connor. You don't know me. You don't know me.
You don't know what I'm trying to do.
I'm just kidding.
That's funny.
Power play is over. Teams are back at full strength. So Washington capitalizes in the 5-on-3, but Carolina kills off the rest of the power play.
Okay. They're still going to have a
Fans
chance
are
to
on
pull
their
a goalie.
feet. And now we got another penalty coming up. This one against the Caps. Delayed penalty call against Washington.
Brutal
so after
time.
they make it a 1-goal game, now they'll go to the sin bin as Mangiapane touches up. Carolina's going to go on the power play with 5:34 to go in the third. 3-2 Canes.
Away, Pierre. Away there, Pierre. Good job. Oh, good job, Pierre.
That's a hold.
You dummy.
That's a hold.
You dummy.
Pierre-Luc Dubois goes off.
Like, what are you doing? Like, that's just a stupid penalty.
That's not the time to be taking a penalty like that.
No, that's a stupid penalty. Yeah.
Oh, big update. Knicks are leading by 3 at the end of the third quarter. My goodness. Here we go.
Coming down to the wire there.
Oh, boy. Going into the fourth quarter.
Well, I guess the only good thing about this is that you're going to have, if you kill the power play here, there'll be 3:34 left. So you still have time. You'll have lots of time still to regroup and try and pull the goalie here and get something going.
Yeah. Also, Connor, you haven't learned enough yet. I've only been on this network 2 years. I'm just saying, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, boy.
Oh, it's been that long already. Holy crap.
Yes,
well, I mean, I could change that.
Hey, wait a minute. Oh, man.
Funny.
Nah, hey, listen, man.
It's okay.
I love you, Kyle.
I'll kick Neil out first. I'll send him to the curb.
You kick Neil out, we're gonna have problems.
Yeah, I'll send him to the curb first.
Oh my God. Nah, look, hey, in all seriousness, though, I really do appreciate you again just giving me a chance to be on here and to cover the team that I love and for doing these streams. It really does mean a lot. And again, I've said it over and over again, but I'll say it again. This is as close to a childhood dream as I'm ever going to get. So thank you guys. Seriously.
Be better if the Rangers were in the playoffs, but yes, of course.
It would, but hey, you know what? I'll take this any day of the week. It doesn't matter to me.
The little kids want to watch hockey. That's why they were power playing before.
I see what you did there, Mike. That's my coworker.
And sorry,
every day at work, my coworker has these jokes. Kyle, how long are you here? For the whole
how long?
period?
Oh, maybe I don't know if you meant like how long I've been here for, but I don't know. But yeah,
okay.
Third period. Oh boy! All right,
from Raleigh, Carolina on the power play. Carolina leading 3-2. Ovechkin made it a 1-goal game. Carolina 0 for 1 on the power play with 3 shots on goal.
Don't be surprised if Washington gets very aggressive on this penalty kill.
Yep.
That wouldn't shock me.
5 minutes to go in the third. 3-2 Carolina. Here's Gostisbehere. Passes back in the zone. Kane's trying to get set up. Here's Aho. Pass for Svestikov. He looks to get set up.
No.
Gostisbehere. Aho. Back for Gostisbehere. Pass up the right. Back up the middle for Gostisbehere. A minute to go on the Carolina power play. Here's Aho. Back for him. Now Gostisbehere. Caps doing a good job clogging up the zone. Gostisbehere. Back for Jarvis. Svestikov. Now Jarvis.
Somebody's got to pull the trigger here.
In front. No good on that one. Kept in by the Canes. Gostisbehere. Now Jarvis. He moves in, looking for a deflection. That goes high and wide and out of play.
Finally, like somebody's got to pull the trigger at some point. Holy
Fishermen are sometimes in stressful situations in hockey. It's too bad they left with empty net. Oh my God.
So that Ovechkin goal went off of Slavin's butt and in the net.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it went off his butt and in, and it redirected. That's
Andrew asked how long you've been on the network for. Got it. Okay.
Be 3 years August.
3 years. Wow. Okay.
In August, yeah, it'll be 3 years. Yep.
So who is, as of now, who is the longest tenured member of this network? Is it Neil?
I don't actually know the answer. You'd have to ask Dylan. I don't know because it started back just before COVID. And there was probably 30 to 40. There's probably maybe like 10 to 15 shows still like currently here that were from the very beginning.
Gotcha.
Something like that. I think.
I gotcha. Okay.
But yeah, like Neil's been there. He could probably tell you when. And then Terry Ryan has been, I think, from the beginning.
Yeah.
Sabres guys, I think, have been from the beginning too. And I'm missing a couple others, but yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough to me. 3:40 to go in the third. 3-2 Carolina. Power play is over. Good penalty kill by the Caps. Big penalty kill for Washington.
Curious. I've actually never looked at the very first live stream.
Oh, I'd be curious to dig up that. Here comes a 3-on-1 for Carolina. Walker moves in. He scores! It's Walker! It's a 2-goal lead once again for the Canes.
And that's going to do it, folks. That's all she wrote. Nathan Walker, yeah. Was that a power play goal?
Nathan Walker gives Carolina a 2-goal lead yet again, and it looks like that is going to do it.
No, they were 5. No, they were 5-on-4. Oh, boy. Oh, no, wait. Pierre-Luc Dubois was out of the box. He just had to watch that go in the net.
Ouch.
Oh, 2 guys deeps. Oh, Sandin's stick was stuck in the boards. Oh, that sucks.
Ouch. Oh, that actually hurts. That hurts bad.
That's such bad timing.
Oh, that's terrible, man.
So the first, sorry, I'm just looking. The first stream was actually Neil. He did a New Jersey Devils and a New York Rangers stream.
Wow.
Oh no, it was a preseason game. Wow, he looks young. Holy crap. Look at him.
No. Yo, what the heck?
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
There's like no facial hair on him. Holy smokes.
And now he's got plenty of it.
And now he's got, I feel like I think we all have plenty of it.
By the way, for Sean Walker, not Nathan Walker, so we apologize about that. But for Sean Walker, that's his first career postseason goal. So congratulations to Sean Walker. And Taylor Hall will get the assist. And now Carolina will go to the empty net. And Svestikov had that blocked in the rebound, score. And that'll do it. Andrei Svestikov gets the empty net. And it's 5-2 Hurricanes.
Well, now you gotta, here's the thing. I can very easily see Washington win game 5.
Oh, yeah. They can.
But you gotta, I don't think they're out of this. I don't. Because I think they can come back. They can come home and win game 5. I don't think they're out of this completely. But the problem again lies that you have to win in Carolina to win this series.
And now they're going to be 5-0 at home, and literally that crowd, that environment, it's going to be tough, really tough.
Yeah, they've won 1 game on the road this postseason. 1.
Yep.
Yeah, that's not going to do it. That's not going to cut it.
Absolutely. Knicks up 92-89 with 10:22 remaining in the fourth quarter. Keeping an eye on that game, but 2 minutes to go in the third here. Carolina looks to be walking away with a 5-2 victory, and that's out of play. We're going to get a penalty?
Delay a game, maybe. Unless it was tipped. No,
like
I don't think it was tipped.
Ref looks like he gave the signal for a delay of game.
I think it was tipped. I'll say something controversial.
Looks like the NHL game simulator was wrong. Hey, I was wrong too.
Wrong.
I said 4-3 Carolina, so hey, I'm with you, MCS.
I'll say something controversial.
Oh no. What?
I don't think Carolina's done anything special this series.
What makes you say that?
I think that they've capitalized on mistakes, which is what you're supposed to do.
Right, yeah.
Right. But I don't think they're better than Florida. I would argue that if Toronto survives that, I don't think they're better than Toronto. Which is weird to say.
Interesting.
I really think it's a weird way to say it, but I feel like their home ice is like, it feels very protective. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I don't know. Because on the road, like, yeah, you can get the odd win here and there, and you can be dominant at home, which is absolutely fantastic in the playoffs, and all credit to them.
Yeah.
I'm still not sold. I think that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not sold yet.
Yeah. By the way, there was a penalty. It was on Washington for holding.
Oh, I thought it was delayed.
Carolina on the power play for essentially the rest of this game. And the Lookout Squad, I'm at work right now. I'm glad to be listening to this. Go Canes. We appreciate you listening from work. Thank you very much. And by the way, I saw it before. We have reached the 100 mark for people watching this stream combined between my X account at BlueSeats94, the THPN YouTube channel, Facebook, and Twitch. You guys are absolutely nuts. So we thank you very much. We appreciate all the love and support. Get real, 0 losses at home. Well, I think you want to just jinx yourself there, but we'll see.
I don't care. I'm not
Of course
sold.
you don't care.
Why
should you?
I am not sold on this team. I don't care. I'm not sold. You can be 7-0 at home. I don't care. I'm not sold on this team.
There's a lot of redirections at the restaurant during a hockey game. That's when everyone... oh, my God. Come on, Mike. Come on, man. That's a dad joke right there.
Jesus,
Come on, man.
Not another dad joke.
No, he has these jokes. He has these jokes every day for me at work. They're pretty entertaining, though.
Yeah, that's good.
37 shots on goal for Carolina, by the way, to Washington's 21. 36.4 seconds remaining in this game.
I still refuse to believe that Washington's out of this series.
No, I don't think they're out of it yet.
Because I think you can. I think I would trust them to win at home. It's just the biggest problem is going to be if they can get it to Game 6. If they can even get it there,
yes, 100%.
Right? All right.
30 seconds to go in the third. Carolina just looking to milk out the clock here. They played in their own zone. 30 seconds to go on the Carolina power play. The crowd is on their feet in Raleigh, North Carolina. Game 5 will be Thursday night in Washington, 7 p.m. Eastern. Gostisbehere with the puck.
Oh, buddy, move your stick. I can't see.
Gostisbehere goes behind the net. He'll just let the clock milk out. 3, 2, and 1. And that is your game. Carolina wins it 5-2. And they take a 3-1 series lead going back to Washington.
Well, you got to win 3 in a row now. It's not impossible, but you got to take it step by step here. It's the biggest problem again is you got to win in Carolina. That's their biggest obstacle, right? You can win Game 5 all you want, but you keep playing like that in Carolina these last 2 games, you're going to have problems. To be fair, Kyle, even if you wouldn't want your team to be error-free rather than flashy, Calgary were very often very flashy big stream. Listen, that's every team, all right? The most error-ridden team is probably the Edmonton Oilers, where they're this offensively and they're this goaltendingly.
Yep. 100%.
So every team's got their flaws. Every team's got their positives and negatives.
Yeah.
You hear me. I crap on my team mostly all the time anyway. I just try to sprinkle in a little positivity here and there.
Hey, so do I. What difference does it make?
That's all you got to do, man.
What's up, Danelle? Saying hello to Kyle. Repeat what you said. Who said?
I don't remember. Anyway.
Doesn't matter. Carolina won in Washington, too. We know that. That was in the regular season, though. They got to win here.
They certainly do. All right.
Yeah,
good stuff.
They do. Right. They do. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you like what you saw, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified of all live streams that we do here on THPN, new episodes of the Terry Ryan Show, and everything we do here on THPN. Danelle says Hurricanes play that boring hockey style. Come on, you guys are boring hockey.
It doesn't matter because they find ways to win.
Yeah. Even if it is boring, it doesn't matter.
Does not matter.
Hey, you got us. We got you. We're in all of your lives, and we appreciate you guys tuning in. It was a fun stream indeed. Again, guys, thank you so much. Stay tuned on our social media at hockeypodnet for the next live stream announcement. Hopefully, it'll be this week, depending on how the week goes. And I know we're all very, very busy, but Kyle, thanks a lot for hopping on with me during this third period. I appreciate you, and hey, let's do it again sometime soon. Thank you.
You got it, man. Sounds good.
Kyle Manifold, co-host of Flamescast and co-manager of THPN. Go subscribe to Flamescast on YouTube and all audio platforms, and please go subscribe to my show From the Blue Seats, a New York Rangers podcast on YouTube and all audio platforms. And follow us on social media as well at BlueSeats94. Use hashtag BlueSeats to chat with us. And Kyle, follow you guys at what on social media?
Oh, it's just the Flamescast one. Sorry. I had a blank there. Sorry. I was like, what did you say?
Caught you by surprise there.
I was in space there for a minute.
Hey, you know what? That's why we do what we do. We love having fun here. Once again, the final score here tonight, Carolina wins Game 4, 5-2 over the Capitals, and they will take a 3-1 series lead back to Washington. Alongside Kyle Manifold, I'm Jimmy Finizzi. This has been another THPN Watch Party. You're watching the Stanley Cup playoffs. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you in the next live stream. Peace, and take care.